They need to stand because you are affected. It's no more a South African versus other Africans. It's your shores. They are being taken by whites, African men. Where are you? Traore can't do it alone.
I've noticed that we are actually fighting with, the Muzungu is the problem, but our greatest problem is the clever blacks amongst ourselves. We are faced with a lot of people who have self-confidence issues. They truly believe that as Africans we cannot rule over ourselves, we cannot handle the affairs of the nation. Hence you find a lot of Afrophobia. And the preference would be, no, it's okay. The Ukrainian foreigners are way much better because they come with investors. Hence, we have all these beautiful names, and it's such a great problem. You find people like Terra, whatever his name is, in the comment section, who is embarrassing the African race. You're talking about the Chinese bringing investments here, and most of these people, they are even exploiting us. And I'm not even talking, because you blame it on, no, the foreigners come and then they work for peanuts. You lie. Because you go to institutions like butchers, for instance. I'm going to make it an example. Butchers around our areas, majority of the people who are working there are South Africans. And I'm telling you, they are crying from exploitation. In as much as they are documented, they've got papers, they've got IDs and whatever, the Muzungu is still showing them flames, and they are not foreign. You go to the spa, the Pick and Pays that you guys are defending, we don't want foreign owned spa shop. Take your sister there, take your brother there, let them go there and work, and you will see how Muzungu is still going to exploit them. If the Muzungu was not exploiting South Africans, we wouldn't be having institutions like the CCMA. So don't lie and say, no, it's because of the foreigners that we can't get jobs. No, they are there, but you're also still being exploited. So every single thing that you blame for is because you don't have self-confidence in yourself to say, as an African person, I know I can run the affairs of my country. I can run Africa as an African. I do not need this Muzungu. Imagine if it was Julius Malema who decided that I'm gonna sign this without even consulting. This guy has the nerve. You have not even consulted the president, your boss, about this. You sign it. You go ahead and sign it. Not that is enough. You go ahead and you tweet about it in public. They show you that we don't care what position that you hold as an African person, we will always undermine you, us as the white people. They are undermining your own black president. And you hear in the comment section embarrassing yourself, I'm a patriot. You are not a patriot. You are a hater of South Africa. You are a hater of the African race. You are one of those people who want to see the African race extinct. The Muzungu wants Africa so much. They want it so much, but they don't want it with you in it. You are busy telling foreigners, no, why don't you stay in your country and fix your affairs? Why is Muzungu not staying in his country and fixing his Ukraine affairs? Why is Muzungu not staying in his Israel country and fixing his Israel affairs? Why are they running to South Africa? They can go to America. They can go to UK. Why should they come to South Africa? There are many undocumented whites. They are there. They are there every day, every single day. They are there. But because of the skin color, you can't. You don't even start. So all these people who claim that they're patriots, they're not. They're bullies. They prey on the vulnerability of the African brothers from other countries. Because this person is vulnerable, because this person is not moneyed, you prey on them. This guy, Gaty Mackenzie, was singing Abaham Babahambe. He started changing his tune. Because when he got there, he could see that, oh, there are actually foreigners who are moneyed, that he cannot bully and push around. That's why he came now strategically so after maybe being warned that you should not present yourself in such a manner. He tells us that we have no right and not to tell people not to be here. There's nothing like Abahambe. It cannot happen. So all these patriotic people, you are not patriotic, you are just a hater and a bully. You've got issues, you've got self-esteem issues that you need to deal with. Go and see a therapist. Go deep and check what are your issues. As for us, people like us, like Chantel, who are very confident that we can run this country. We can run this with this continent without Muzungu. Botswana is a perfect example. The leadership there is Africans. Is it Burkina Faso, Mali? Great leaders. Yes. Are we different as Africans? Definitely we are different. But I would rather deal with my Zimbabwean brother who maybe we have minor issues than for me to deal with a Muzungu and love a Muzungu more than my own skin color. I must be bogus. So all these excuses that no, they are feeding our kids poison. Hey, Spy has been feeding you poison all along, and you did not dare. China Mall has been selling you fake for the longest of time, and you will not dare. You are afraid of the Chinese. As a matter of fact, if you try it, they will send you straight to your maker, and even the government of South Africa will not cough. I mean, look at the women who were consumed by pigs. What is being said about them? What's going on? You'll tell me the matter is in court. The matter is in court. You guys are bullies. And I'm referring to the patriots. You are bullies. There's nothing patriotic about you. You bully your own skin color. And you are jealous of people because you don't have the courage and the heart to go and be bold and do something. You are jealous that the next person chose that I'm not gonna stay here. People don't care about the location. I always say this. If we were having an open border policy as South Africa, I'm telling you, South Africa would be empty. People don't care about location. People are looking for results. We've got South African nurses that are currently residing in is it Sudan? Yes, Sudan. Because Sudan is a way much better option for what they studied. They are earning good money in Sudan. They are there. We've got South Africans right now who are protesting in UK that they should not be deported. How? We're not South Africa. I thought you were the best. And for all those stupid ones who say South Africa is the best in terms of infrastructure, you are just showing how stupid and how unlearned and how untraveled you are. Have you been to Morocco? Have you been to Egypt? Have you been to Ghana? Have you traveled? And you're talking about infrastructure here in South Africa that you don't even have the privilege to live in. It's not your infrastructure. It's the infrastructure of the Muzungu. You own nothing in this country. You are not the owner of this country. The real owners at the present moment are the Muzungus. And the Muzungus don't have problems with the Zimbabweans. They are bringing them. So you are still a tenant. Keep quiet. Let's hear what the landlord is saying. Up until such a time you become the landlord of this country, maybe then we shall consider what you have to say. But for now, take a seat, relax. Thank you.
Can I quickly submit with one thing, especially for the patriotic people? Sorry, Princess is a mod. She just want to make like few seconds submission.
Okay, my brother.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I just want to make a quick point now. I don't know if people have noticed, but when an African immigrant wants his or her papers to be approved or whatever, they have to jump through all sorts of hoops, right? But if it's a white foreigner, it gets done quickly. So my point here is, if these Mzungus are successful in bringing their friends, come the next elections, we're gonna cry, because by the time it's the next elections, these Mzungus and their friends, their papers will be in order and it will make them eligible to vote. And that's when we're gonna see what the real agenda has been all along. And they're obviously gonna vote for the very same party that brought them here in the first place. That's all I just wanted to say.
It's just questions that I have for them. A question that I want to ask them, do they know the guy called Christian Prinsloo that did 3 years of his 18 years for all the people that was unalive with the firearms and guns he distributed? Do the people know he distributed over 2,000 guns to people over the Cape Flats with the gangsterism? He got 3 years of his 18 years. He's a European living in South Africa. I want to know, why were they not patriotic for that guy that did only 3 years of his 18 years? All the innocent lives over the Cape Flats, Khayelitsha, Guguletu, Menenberg, Langa, Heideveld, Delft, Elsie's River, Bishop Lavers, Bontiville, Belhar, Scottsdene, Mfuleni, Crossroads, Philippi, Lavender Hill. Why don't they have their patriotic armor on for that guy that was already released from prison and he did 3 years for supplying over 2,000 guns over the Cape Flats, where the most of the people that was hurt was innocent people that was unalived? Where's their patrioticness now? They call themselves patriotic.